Imagine yourself in this town as a child on 25th of December. You are walking home in your wet socks and cold numb hands after a full day of playing in the snow. On your way back, you smell the feasts that everyone is making as you pass every doorstep. Unlike any other days, you are the child who behaves in their best manners because your parents have told you, いい子にしてたらサンタさんが来るよ, or Santa won't come unless you're good. As you tuck yourself into bed, few hours earlier than usual, you are reminded of all the little things that might account as bad behavior. These worries turn into guilt, which then turns into nervousness, which then finally ends up putting you to sleep. And the next morning, the present is there. All your worries about being a devious child can be forgotten. You are relieved to figure out that you've been a good child because you received the gift. As I reflect on my younger childhood now, I would say that I've been a pretty good child. I mean, I cannot think of a time when I was seriously punished for my bad behavior. I was the goody-goody in every classroom. And of course, on my report card, my teachers wrote about how patient and mature I was for my age. I knew if I had listened to the teacher and did as I was told, I wouldn't make mistakes. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My talk today will focus on the one thing teachers didn't tell me how to find: to live with passion. Being asked the question, what do you want to become, was on the top of my list of questions that I hate. Everyone wants the response. Oh, a female engineer who works in Google, Microsoft, Apple, or Tesla. And after you give this response, people will cheer and hype me up. But even as I go older, I was never really able to answer this question. Natsume, what is your dream? What is your dream and passion? This emptiness became the origin of my desperation for passion. I wanted to be like that person in class who knew everything about trains, or the person who only talked about butterflies and nothing else. I wanted this thing. This thing that would make me feel complete. I was looking for this one thing that could separate me from the others, a unique element I could identify as. At that point in my life, I was looking for something that I would die to live for. And of course, like the patient human I've been, I waited for this gift to come, like it would be delivered by Santa. But it did not arrive. How? How was it supposed to arrive? According to an Oxford dictionary, passion is defined as strong and barely controllable emotion. That's what it is. An emotion. A powerful, moving emotion for the thing you truly enjoy. Of course, no one is going to give me this invaluable gift. It has to be felt by me, found in me. I am also now aware that I don't have to stick to one passion for my whole life either, because our emotions change all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you a seed of a flower. But this is not some ordinary seed, people. This is the seed. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It is underdeveloped. You see nothing but the seed. You have nothing but the seed. But slowly, when I took care of the seed by watering it, it turned into a beautiful blossomed flower. It's a beautiful flower that everyone loves and wants to keep. This blossomed flower, everyone, is passion. Something that I found on my own and decided to grow. It doesn't get delivered by Santa. It requires my time, my care, and my love. How could I have possibly expected a flower to bloom without watering it or even planting the seed? The first step in finding my passion was to stop waiting for it. Now, how am I just supposed to find a seed of a flower that I want to grow? The journey begins with the recognition of the passionless state. And now, the second step is to find those seeds, to find those potential beginners of passion through understanding myself better, through introspection. I found one of my seed 4 years ago in the second year of middle school. In order for something to be classified as a seed, it needs to be an interest, a naturally arising interest. One of my interests was found in the year 2020. After 3 months of online classes and being back in school with a mask on, I became extremely aware of how others saw me. My mind was busy with questions like, does my hair look okay? Wait, did what I just say make sense? Did I pronounce that word correctly? What if a teacher picks up on me, a question that I can't answer? I was self-conscious. I was insecure. It didn't matter, even if I told myself, no one is looking. It felt like everyone was staring and monitoring every action that I took. This was a case of me being uncomfortable in my own skin, the own skin I was born in. And this was the time I found the word introspection. I perceive it as an act of purposeful self-reflection to deepen an understanding of oneself. Introspection can be defined as examination of one's own mental and emotional processes. My tool for introspection was journaling. Just around midnight, when all of my family is asleep, and all I can hear is my own breathing, I carefully open up this notebook. And unveil the new page. This time alone starts with asking myself 2 simple questions. How do I feel today? And why do I feel the way I do? As I answer these questions on my notebook, the grasp of the pencil in my hand tightens, not knowing where to stop. My mind is loaded with the things that I want to write about on any ordinary day. Through this, I came to uncover my feelings and their factors. I learned the things that make me happy, excited, and fulfilled, as well as the things that I avoided, found disturbing, and feared. Through introspection, I heightened my sensitivity to my own emotions. And this was the seed planting process in growing my passion, to understand myself, to know how I feel every day. Because passion is an emotion. It starts with a naturally arising emotion. The final step takes us to the development of passion that you have cultivated. This step is expression. By expressing your passion, our love for the things that we love to do can be enhanced. It allows individuals who has a passion in their life an opportunity to revisit it through a brighter perspective. It brings out what was only happening within your head to reality. An easy form expression can be as simple as saying it out loud. Share your passion with others and find the people that resonates with you, because if you do that, you can attract your supporters. But sometimes there are distractions. Our schedules are packed with hours of schooling and other activities, along with technological temptations that make us want to waste hours on contents that, after all, is meaningless. We become like runners who has lost the goal, doesn't know where to go, gets out of air, and gets lost. So just stop. One time. One time to clarify your destination and yourself. Because when you do take the time to think, explore, and express yourself, we can live our individual lives. You will live your life. Listening and talking are the two sides of the same coin, the yin and yang of communication. The yang is the expression. It's to talk about how I feel, who I am as a person, which can only be completed by existence of yin, someone that listens to your talk. With this balance and harmony, yin and yang, our passion develops into a blossomed flower, one and only your special flower. Now, passion is not on my Christmas list anymore. I won't ask Santa to bring it to me. I won't wait for it anymore. The journey begins with the recognition of the passionless state, and then to understand yourself better through introspection, and finally expressing your passion to live a more fulfilled life. To live with passion is to live honestly to your feelings. Allow yourself to be who you are. My current passion is to dance and journal. Journaling was a tool I found for introspection that I found very pleasing and enjoyable. I started dancing 5 years ago in a school club activity, and it is what has moved me with the strongest emotions, brought me to the people that share the same level of passion, and provided me with the most fulfillment in the last few years. To all of you that are listening to me right now, you are the yin to my yang. I am a writer. I am a dancer. I am Natsume Kurade. Thank you for listening.